Hey, hot doggers. We're doing something a little different today. We're going to do something kind of more vlog style. Not going to have anything to do with hot dogging today. It's just more about what I'm going to be doing today. Reason being, let me turn down my heat here. Reason being, we've got a foot of snow on the ground. I'm at the car wash here, getting my car washed. We got blasted with snow. We got blasted with snow over the past couple days. So we're not hot dogging. I'm not hot dogging. My people aren't hot dogging. The hot dogging is on a hiatus for today. And so I'm gonna jump on. I'm jumping on Uber. I'm gonna see what I can do with Uber. I've got the Uber app and I've got Lyft on my phone. And I've got my car here. It's a BMW 335 X-Drive. And I've got it registered with Uber. So I'm gonna jump on Uber and see what kind of rides we can get and what kind of money we can make on Uber and how long it takes us to make that money. So as of right now, I haven't gone online yet. I'm going online right now. All right, that sound means we are online. And with us being online right now, we're just waiting on a ride apparently. Now I'm signed up to do Uber Eats. And, oh, look, there's a ride right there actually. $14 for 4-minute trip. I'll take it. This is a Uber Eats order. Uber Eats order from IHOP. Why it's $14, I don't know, but it's $14 and it says it's only a 4-mile trip. So we're gonna do this. This is first order, first ride of the day. First pickup of the day. It's an Uber Eats order. So let's get on over here to IHOP and
turn left on US 31 South.
Yeah, that's where we're going. We're gonna get over here to IHOP and see how this goes. So I'll check in with you here in a little bit. All right, update. I got the IHOP order. However, figured out the reason this is a $14 run is because it's actually 2 orders I got to pick up. So I picked this one up I got the
turn
request
right.
for this at 1:24. It's now 1:34, so 10 minutes picking this up because they didn't have it ready when I got there. So I had to wait a couple minutes, but picked this one up. Now I got to go pick up a second order, which is basically in the same parking lot, but at the other end of the parking lot here, from McAllister's.
Turn left.
So I'm going to pick up a second order from McAllister's, and then I take the food to drop it off to whoever ordered it. So heading to McAllister's now. It is 1:30. Well, now it's 1:35. Heading to McAllister's now, and gonna pick that food up, and then I will check in when I get that food. And we're back. It's 1:40. So that pickup took 5 minutes. Not too bad. 2 restaurants right next to each other. My delivery, however, is 13 minutes away, which that explains why this is a $14 order. I'm on my way to the first drop-off. Like I said, 13 minutes away. Once I get there, I'll check in with you. I will see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, first stop dropped off, first order dropped off. It is currently 1:53. So we started at 1:24. We're already 30 minutes into it. And I've still got 12 minutes to drop off this other order. So it'll be about 45 minutes for $14 for a $14 trip. And it is 1:50, nope, 2:09. 2:09 is a finish time for that one order. Started at 1:24 to 2:09. Not good. I picked up another order on the way here. As I was pulling in, I picked up another order. So I'm going to go ahead and do this next order, which is the same thing. It's two different orders and at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to do some people, pick up some people and see if maybe that's better. Personally, I've picked people up before, and I personally feel like it is better because you don't have to worry about getting in and out of the car to get the food at the restaurant, or in this case, I had to get a door code and go up to the second floor of the apartment building and find her apartment and drop the food at her front door, at her apartment door, and then work my way all the way back out of the apartment building. Not worth it. Not worth it. For the food side. When you pick people up,
Turn right on Olive Street.
You don't even have to get out of your car. You pull up to the address, they come to you. There you go. That's all there is to it. You take them where they need to go. You bring them back sometimes, and that's it. Never even have to get out of your car. So even if it's a little less money per ride, I feel like with people you can get it done faster because there's no getting in and out of the car. You get the people in, you get them out, done deal. But we're going to test it out. So let me finish this run. It's 2:13 right now. So I'm going to finish this next run, and then we're going to go to just doing people, and we'll go from there. We'll see which one's better. Alright, so I did that next order. I just finished up that next order. 2:50. Finishing that was my finish time. So from 1:20, I just finished up that following food, the second food order. From 1:24 to 2:50. So basically an hour and a half, I made $20. That's not good. That's like $15 an hour. And I'm using my gas, my car, wear and tear on my car, my tires. That's not good for the food side. Not good at all. Now, I am going to try picking people up. Picking up a person and see if maybe that pays better, or if if it pays worse, if it pays the same, it's easier, more difficult. We're gonna find out. Right now, I am stopping to get some gas. I'm gonna fill up on some gas, fill my tank up, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, so just finished filling up. It is 3:07 p.m. I just got my first people ride. So it's 3:07. It says it's 13 minutes away, and we're gonna head that way and see if maybe we do a little bit better than the food. So 3:08 p.m. right now. I'm pulling out of the gas station. I will check in with you probably when I drop the guy off at his destination, because I'm not gonna have him on video. So when I drop him off, I'll check in with you. We'll check the time, we'll check the money, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, folks. I just dropped off my first person. I got $11 and 30 some odd cents, I think it was. 11.33 or something like that. And it was a 30-minute trip. So you take that, you multiply it by 2 to make a full hour, and it comes out to $22.60 something, $22.66. So basically, I make $22.66 an hour driving people versus $15 an hour driving food. And to me, I feel like it's a lot easier. I don't have to worry about getting in and out of the car to pick up food, to confirm an order, and walking in and out of apartment buildings, going up 17 floors to drop something on a doorstep, and don't have to worry about all that with people like you do with food. They get in the car, didn't even get out of the car. I pulled up, he was there waiting, he got in, took him to his place, he got out, end of ride. More money and easier job. So definitely going to be driving people for the rest of the day, not food, just people. I can see where food comes in on a slow day if you're not a lot of people, but I'm picking up rides, like people rides, consistently, one right after another. I'm getting rides before I'm even finishing with the current ride that I'm on. So I don't really have a need to drive food. If people pays more, it's easier, and there's a steady flow of it. So that's where I'm at today. As of right now, I think I'm right around $40 for the day. I started at $124. It's now $334, so about 2 hours. I'm averaging about $20 an hour, so it seems fair. It seems fair. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish driving. I'm gonna drive for a couple more hours. I'm gonna check back in at the end of when I'm done driving at the end of the shift, and I will give you guys some totals and let you know my thoughts on it. I'll see you for me in a couple hours, for you in just a split second. 3, 2, 1. And I'm back, just like that. For me, it's been 7 hours. For you, it's been 2 seconds, split second. Now, before I go into the results, just want to throw out there, want to remind you, my channel is fully funded, fully supported, fully sponsored by our merch. We have merch in case you missed it. It's dogfathergear.com. Link in the description below, dogfathergear.com. We also have the store attached to our YouTube channel now, so you can actually, if you look under this video, you'll see some of the products that are on the website. You'll see some of the products there underneath this video. So while you're listening, you can go ahead and just scroll through, and if you see something you like, buy it. I appreciate all your guys' support. Appreciate the love I'm getting on the dog fight. I've got a lot of people love it. A lot of people love the designs. A lot of people order it. So I really appreciate it. And let's get into the numbers, the final numbers. Is Uber worth it? Finally, I did. I clocked out at 8:17. Call it 8:16. For the sake of math, we'll call it 8:24 because I clocked in this afternoon at 1:24 when I first went online. So for the sake of easy math, we'll say 8:24 is when I went offline. I did not take any breaks. I didn't check out at any time. I've just been in the driver's seat the entire time. So that's 7 hours straight of driving for Uber. If you'll remember, the first two transactions, 3 transactions basically, were Uber Eats. We established that there's no money in that, $15 an hour. That's what it broke down to be just for those transactions. So I turned off Uber Eats and only drove people for the rest of the day. For the past 6 hours, 6.5, 5 hours, however long it's been, I've strictly been just driving people. So let me get into my Uber driver app. I can tell you this much. It cost me in gas. I spent $30 in gas. I put $30 worth of gas in my car. When you saw me earlier, I put $30 in gas in my car. I did a total to my total for the day. My total for the day is 155.01. If we just do the basic 155.01 divided by 7, comes out to be $22.14 an hour. Not bad. Not horrible. I am not mad at that at all. That's actually a really decent day. And if I had not done those, if I had done people instead of Uber Eats for those first few, I probably would be higher than that. The $15 an hour average brought it. I feel like probably brought it down quite a bit. But outside of that, we did $22.14 an hour. Now, to subtract the cost of fuel, 155.01 minus $30 is 125.01. Then you divide that by 7, because obviously fuel, you need fuel, so that leaves $125 in profit, or $125 after the expense of gas, which comes out to be $17.85 an hour after gas, after you pay for your gas. Since gas is paid for, I don't feel like that's that bad. That doesn't seem too bad. Is it worth it? Basically, is it worth it? Now we got to take into account. We also got to take into account wear and tear on the car, oil changes, mileage is an exemption. My car, I don't really care that much about it, so I do cheap as I can on everything when it comes to my vehicles, because I use them. They are work vehicles. I use them to work. I use them to make money, and I whether they're nice or not, as long as they're making me money, that's all that matters to me. And so, even with the BMW, even with it being a BMW, it's got 215,000 miles on it. Okay, it's in beautiful condition. It looks brand new. It looks brand new. It smells brand new. I mean, it still has new car smell in it. The interior looks like it's never been sat in. Everything on it works. I mean, the car is gorgeous. It was refurbished by a BMW dealership prior to me buying it. So, even though it's got high mileage, it's a beautiful car, runs beautifully. Yeah, it's just, I can't speak highly enough on the BMW. So, but I bought it with the intention of using it as a work vehicle. So, with that being said, my expenses, me personally, and I'm opting to keep my expenses low. Everything that I do, everything that I spend is going to be cheap. I even got the car for cheap. I paid $5,000 cash for this car. So, I mean, will I make my $5,000 back? Probably. This car is probably going to make me my money back before it dies or before I get rid of it. In one way or another, this car will make me my money back. And so I have no complaints. I have no complaints with Uber as of today. Now, if I had a regular daily driver that I absolutely loved and maintained and took care of, and I want the best of everything for it because it's a show car, I would absolutely not use it for Uber. Uber beats the crap out of your car. Uber will beat the crap out of your car. You're racking up miles. You're racking up. Basically, think about it like this: for every mile or for every dollar you make, that's a mile on your car. So if you make 150, you make 100, you make 200. I made $150 today. I racked up 150 miles. Okay, that's just how it goes. Now you multiply that by 150 miles a day by, if you're working 5 days a week, that's 750 miles. You're putting almost 1,000 miles a week, 50,000 miles a year on your car. It's going to be obsolete it'll be out of warranty within the first year, obsolete within the first 2 years. you're going to have 100,000 miles on it. And that's just working 5 days a week, which most Uber drivers that I know work 7 days a week. So that being said, is it worth it? It's worth it for me. It's worth it if you go into it with the right intentions, if you know what you're getting into. $17 an hour is not bad for part-time income. It's not bad nowadays for a full-time income. Now they're trying to get McDonald's to pay you $15 an hour to flip burgers. So Uber pays you $17 an hour just to drive people around. That's how I look at it. It's a little over. It's more than minimum wage. But like I said, just know what you're getting into. Know your numbers. Know that whatever you're driving is going to go to crap. It's going to go to crap. Now, obviously, you want to keep it clean. You want to keep it smelling good. You want to keep it up to par for your riders, for the people you're picking up. You want it to be nice for them. But know that it's going to get mileage. It's high mileage. You're going to eventually run into spark plug problems. You're going to eventually run into, you're going to be popping oil changes every month likely. So, that's just something you're going to have to keep in mind and understand that, you don't want to put Yokohama tires on these things because they're just going to get ran ragged. They're going to get ran down and you're not going to get your money back out of it. Put cheap tires, cheap oil, cheap everything, anything and everything. Just keep your expenses down. This is a business, and you have to go into it looking at it as a business. So that's all I have for you today. It's just a little bit different. It's more of a vlog type. I didn't want to show any of the riders for privacy reasons. I know there's a lot of people. There's several people that were on. They would show their experiences with the riders on YouTube, and Uber would actually delete them or fire them basically. And so I didn't want that to happen. So I didn't put any of the riders in there. It was a good day. Didn't have any issues. So it's kind of a vlog day, something different. Let me know if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. 92% of the people who watch my channel, who watch my videos, are not subscribed. So chances are that's you. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Hit the notification bell. So every day when I post a video, you'll get a notification. You'll be able to come right on over. All right. So outside of that, check out dogfathergear.com. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.